Well, good morning everyone, and after a bit of a break I'm back up on Johnson's. It's my normal Wednesday, mid-September we're in now, so I've only got a couple more chances fishing for the Crucians, and then it'll be October and it'll be pike fishing, so basically I've got 2 more chances to catch a decent Crucian. We've got a big storm came in yesterday, and today, well, when I left home it was 50-mile-an-hour winds and the rain was lashing down. I drove through floods and everything to get up here, so I left it a little bit late so I could drive up in daylight rather than darkness. Didn't fancy that drive in the darkness, but once I got up here to Godalming, it's not too bad. There's even a bit of blue sky out there, but it is going to rain later. It's going to be a horrible, wet, windy day, but the conditions are brilliant. The wind's piling into this bank. I'm sure I'm going to get a few today. I've got to get some kind of action. The conditions are absolutely brilliant. So it's about 8 o'clock, 8:15 now. Just got the first cast out there. Bought my spawn rod today. I'm going to spawn a little bit of bait out there because I think, you know, the fish could be having a little bit of a feed today. So I've got all day, 10 hours fishing, something like that, maybe squeeze 11 hours out of it, hoping for £3 Crucian. Finally a fish, and it's about 11 o'clock now, and this is the first one of the day, so I've been fishing for over 3 hours, 3.5 hours, 3.25 hours. Not target fish of course, but it's a nice chunky tench, so I'll take that off the mark. At least it wasn't a blank, not the intended species. I'm after a Crucian today, but it's a tough day so far. This is the first bite, so I'll take this any day. Just weighed it, £5 8-ounce tench, so good start. Well, this is the gloomy view for my bivvy at the moment. It's about midday now. Still just the one tench to show for my efforts, but I'm not complaining about that. That was a nice tench, but I am surprised at how slow it is. I mean, the conditions look ideal. This new wind, which has changed around in the last few days, piling into this bank. I think rain's on the way this afternoon. It seems ideal conditions, but the Crucians just aren't having it. The guy next door, he's fishing for the Crucians as well. He's had just one tench as well, and he's a regular on here. You know, he catches a lot of big fish. So if he can't catch them, what chance have I got? You know, we're both hoping that they're going to come on the feed at some point before we both go home today. Let's hope so, but I do know that the rain, heavy forecast, the rain's coming in this afternoon about 5 or 6, so I hope I'm going to escape it, but it looks like it's going to be a wet pack up. You know, do I pack up before the rain comes, or as soon as I can see the dark clouds coming up, do I quickly pack up and go? It depends, we'll see how it goes, but you know, I'm still, God, that wind's getting up, still keeping the fingers crossed for a Crucian. It's my penultimate trip up here actually. I've got one more trip planned for next week, and that'll be it for the year. So if I don't get on this trip or the next trip, that's it, I've blown it. So let's hope that something happens. Feels promising. I hope it's not another tench, but you never can tell. It's a tench or a Crucian. It's a Crucian. But it's a nice Crucian. Oh, just as the rain starts coming, but this is the one more Crucian that I wanted, and it looks a fair old fish too, so let's have a look at it. Well, it's the one more that I wanted. Absolutely cracking fish. 3.9 this one goes. I did think it was the 4-pounder, the chopped off tail, but it's a different fish. So, happy with this one. There we go. Cracker. Well, that forecast rain's arrived a bit early. This weren't supposed to be coming in until later this afternoon. It's 1:30 now, and look at it out there. Oh. Well, it's 4:30 now, and I've sat through 3 hours of this constant wind and rain, and I've had nothing to show for it. I've had a couple of little odd bites, but not hooked anything. And it's getting to the point now where I've had enough, really. I know I'm not going to catch anything, so I think I'm going to call it a day early. I was going to fish till 6 or 7. Well, it's not going to be that much early because it's 4:30 now. I'll give it another hour. That's what I'll do. I'll give it another hour, and then I'll be able to drive home in daylight. But it's been a tough day, really tough day. You know, just the 2 fish. You know, nice tench and a nice Crucian. So, you know, it wasn't that bad, but a long day for 2 fish, really. I will come up here again next week for my final go at getting another Crucian, and then it will be down to the pike fishing for the winter. So unless something happens in the next hour, which I doubt very much, it's going to be a very, very wet pack up, throwing all the gear into the back of the car, and I'll be off home. So see you on the next one.